Hello, what is going on, rail fans? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Based Alarm. Welcome to the stream, JP Franco. Welcome to the stream, Matt. Thank you for stopping by. You're the first one here, so no action yet. Still winning today's first catch. We're here live in Stuart, Florida, railfanning the Florida East Coast Heritage Main Line. We're in a new location today. Well, new streaming location, that is. I've been here once, not intentionally. I caught a train here once. I was kind of pacing it. I looked at the signal, realized that it was set, and was able to get out of my car quick enough and get a shot of a train going through here. But that's the only time I've ever railfanned here. Now we're finally here live. Hello, meet Christmas. Well, hello, G-Train. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Just starting off today. No action yet. Still winning today's first catch. Merry Christmas. I understand that. And Merry Christmas to everyone else. First stream back. What's up, Mike? Yep. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm trackside, so I can't complain. I hope everyone else in the chat's doing the same. Nicholas, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Fourth. All right, not bad. Well, technically, you'd be third. Everyone's claiming their places now, but welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Just starting off today. No action yet, so winning today's first catch. So yeah, we should have ourselves some action here very soon. But how you doing? Glad to see you. By the way, Merry late Christmas. Yep. Don't let Long John Silver's pull up on you. All right, buddy. Hi, hello, Zachary. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Just starting off today. No action yet. Still winning today's first catch. I'm doing pretty good, Nicholas. Can't complain, man. I am trackside. Merry late Christmas. Yep, this is our first stream back since Christmas, so if I haven't already, I wish everybody in the chat a Merry Christmas. I hope you guys had a very successful holiday. Hello, CSX, CNRR. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Just starting off today. No action yet. Still winning today's first catch. Behind me is actually the signals, the northbound guard signals for the Stuart Drawbridge. They are currently on. They're not displaying anything. They're all red. But the fact that they're on means that we do have something coming. For those who don't know, Florida East Coast, pretty much every signal, if not all signals along the Florida East Coast are approach lit. So they have to, so most of the time they're dark unless if they have a train coming on the way. We have a train coming on the way. It's most likely going to be a bright line, but we could have ourselves some early freight action here as well. To save money, I'd assume. I'm not sure. Probably. But if they were really trying to save money, they wouldn't go for probably the most expensive signals on the market. By the way, yesterday some idiot person hit a bright line train. Yeah, I saw that. I seen CN 8357, the new CN. Nice. True. Hey, Mike. In for my dad's today. Just got home. Family event. How many catches so far? Welcome to Stream Outdoorsman. We're just starting off today, so you came at a good time. No action yet. Still waiting on today's first catch. But yes, I did see that incident. That, to me, unfortunately screamed suicide. I'm very certain that was a suicide attempt. And luckily that hero, the person who stopped her, the man, he should be hailed as a hero, saved her life. So very quick, very much quick thinking. But yeah, Outdoorsman, you came at a good time, man. No action yet. Still winning on today's first catch, which shouldn't be too long from now. Like I said, new location. So I'm hoping to get some new shots here. Just gonna try and catch whatever I can. See along me, the road that we have here is Dixie Highway. We're actually on another crossing though. We're on the Fern Street crossing. Fern Street's not too long of a road, but we're on Fern Street. We're at the Fern Street Railroad crossing. It's a dual gate, it's a classic dual gate crossing with 3 electric bells and 1 mechanical. We're standing right under the mechanical bell, so that should make for some nice crossing action. Hello, Hewley Railfanning. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. No action yet. Still winning today's first catch. We're just starting off today. What's been your favorite place you've live streamed at? That's a hard one. Hello, Holy Guacamole. Hello, Tropical. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Just starting off today. No action yet. Still winning today's first catch. Favorite place I've streamed at? That's a good question. I don't really know. I'll have to think about that. I got a new gaming laptop for Christmas. Now I can finally play. Nice. I gotta admit, I don't know what 5M is, but I think that means something else, so Nice, nice, nice. All right. I'm in Michigan and there's ice everywhere. Oh, nice. It's GTA 5 RP. Ah, gotcha. All right. So yeah, that's nice. That should be fun. But yeah, I wish you luck on the road, CSX CNRR. So yeah, like I said, we're at the railroad crossing. We're sitting right under a mechanical bell, so that should make for a nice that should make for some nice sounds as the trains roll through. Like I said, we should have a bright line here with not too long from now. Yeah, I'd reckon within the next, within the next 10 to 15 minutes, we should have ourselves a bright line here. Sorry, I'm just hydrating. I'm about to hydrate before the stream, so got to keep something prepared. My Roblox run's 10 times better than the old one. Nice. Yeah, I'm from Indiana, but I'm visiting family. Nice. Indiana, they got a lot of good hot spots out there. There's a few spots out there I really want to visit. Excuse me. But yeah, so we should have ourselves a lot of action here. Well, I mean a lot. It's a lot of action for Saturday on the Florida East Coast. But we should have some good action coming up here. Excuse me, went down the wrong pipe. But yeah, we're not on a very busy railroad crossing. We're off a very busy road here. This road that you see right here, that's Dixie Highway. So we're off a busy road, but the crossing behind us isn't very busy, so we shouldn't have too much traffic. So it's not as busy as like some of the other streams are. And of course, the minute I said that, here comes a car. Hey there, Mike. Hello, Migs. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Just starting off today. No action yet. Still waiting on today's first catch. Outdoorsman, it took me a second to realize you weren't talking about you weren't talking about Florida. You were talking to CSX CNRR. But this is Florida, so weather does change dramatically on a dime, so I wouldn't be shocked if that did happen. It's like the old adage goes out here in Florida, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. My favorite, you know what, I'm not going to say it. Okay, buddy. So yeah, chat, we should have ourselves some railroad action here very soon. So yeah, it's any time between the next 10 or 15 minutes, we should have ourselves a southbound bright line. Let's check and see. Well, now would be a great time to check and see if it's on time, actually. I don't know what that horn was. In fact, I'm playing a Roblox game with FEC and Brightline trains. Same developers made RSU. Oh, nice. Hey, hello, Random. What did I miss? Hello, Holiday. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Just starting off today. No action yet. Still waiting on today's first catch. Favorite FEC locomotive built, either historical or present day, and paint scheme. That's a good question. You're asking me the hard-hitting question, so I still don't know the answer to that stream one. The answer to the stream might be Ashland, Virginia. But what was the favorite spot I streamed at? That might be Ashland, Virginia. Favorite FEC locomotive. Does the USS 145 count? Does US Sugar 145, does that count? I mean, it is US Sugar now, but at one point it was an FEC locomotive. So far, my favorite FEC loco is 805 for me. Nice. Hey, Random, what do you think of my new PFP? It's pretty nice. It's a nice shot. I mean, for me, it's really small in the chat, but it looks like it's a nice shot. If it's anything special, I think it looks like, I'm really looking in here, it looks like Monon. So it looks like the Monon Heritage unit. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Oh, whoops, this is the wrong website. Sorry, chat, give me a second. Our PFP is clean. That is a nice shot. FEC 603 for me. 603. That was one of the old Union Pacific units, wasn't it? Right? All right, unfortunately, it does look like the first Brightline, the southbound train, it's running correct the Monon. Nice. The one that'll be, it's running about 10 minutes late, which isn't too bad. So we should see him. We should be seeing him sometime soon. Then he is running a little bit late, but we're still gonna get him. We're still gonna get him though. Still gonna get him soon though. Excuse me. These 7 locomotives look nice. Yeah. Today we could get it. Dixie Flaglers, yes sir. Well, actually, we're sandwiched in between Dixie and Flagler Road. Over here is Flagler Avenue. Right over there is Dixie Road. Yeah, today, for the FEC train that we plan on, I'm going to have to go to dinner. All right, take it easy, CSX and CNRR. Welcome. Thank you again for stopping by, man. Take it easy. I'm riding Brightline to Orlando sometime next month. Just haven't figured out when yet. Nice. Well, I hope you have a good catch. What have we seen so far? Nothing yet. Still waiting on today's first catch, Tropical. All right, so the plan for today is to catch a couple Brightlines, north and southbound. Changed my PFP. It looks exactly the same if I'm being honest, but should show. Looks exactly the same, but so yeah, we should be waiting on a couple trains here. We have a north and southbound Brightline, and then we should have an FEC train on the way. It's going to be southbound. So just for reference for the stream here, trains going this direction are heading north, trains going this direction are heading south. So we should have a southbound FEC, FEC 191, that is trash loads going from Fort Pierce, Florida down to Miami, Florida. Today he should be longer today. On Saturdays he'll take a cut of rock cars. So he should. Stream is 0 likes. Let me fix that. Thank you. I appreciate that. How come you keep changing your profile pic at Just a Random Rail Fan? Well, I don't think I should have changed it. Recently, that is. Now is it different? Yeah. Oh, that's a. What's that? The new Acela? That's nice. That's the Avea Liberty. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah. The next FEC train that should be coming through, it'll be, like I said, it'll be carrying trash, and most likely will have rock on it. And maybe we'll be taking empty intermodal cars out of Fort Pierce. It's power today. It could be GE. It could be a GEVO leading it. One of the FEC GEVOs leading it. But we could have some EMD power leading it. Usually on Saturday it has a GEVO leading, but the GEVO led the last train that ran the Wednesday train. Ajiva led the Wednesday train. But they haven't ran a train since Wednesday. That train has not run since Wednesday due to the holiday, due to Christmas. So it could have the Jiva leading, but it might have some EMD power. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. And also, that's one of the test ones. Nice. How come you keep changing your profile pic? Well, I haven't changed it late today, or recently. But I change it on the anniversary of the channel. That's when I always change it. So I let one profile stay. I let one profile pic stay for 1 year, and then I switch it out for a newer photo, and just kind of keep it like that. That's just kind of like my own little tradition. What kind of trash cars y'all get? We get the Waste Management double-decker container cars. 191 ran yesterday. Oh, okay. Never mind then. I do stand corrected.
Train picture?
Yes, sir.
Which train?
Whatever shows up, man.
Bright line should be here anytime.
Yeah, we should get a bright line here very soon, and hopefully some freight action.
Yeah, there was actually.
Hello, Warren County. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. No action yet. Still went in today's first catch. But yeah, we get the Waste Management double stack. So, like, it's going to look like intermodal. It's going to look like intermodal, but it doesn't smell like intermodal. If that makes sense. You know that FEC had BL2s? I think I did. I'm pretty, yeah. I don't know what a BL2 is off the top of my head, but I'm going to look it up and I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I remember those. Train count 0, yes sir. When you said holiday just now, I thought you were talking about me. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I had to say Christmas there. Any planes? This area doesn't really, you're not going to be able to see planes on the stream. We're not going to be close to the, we're not close enough to the airport. Why is it a tradition for you to change your profile? Because I did it like, I wanted to change my profile, and it just happened to be on the anniversary of the stream, my first anniversary of the channel, so I decided to just keep it like that. What was I looking up? FEC BL2s. Yeah, I knew that. I knew they had these. I remember these now. I don't remember older locomotives, but for those who also don't know, it's these things for reference. Pretty sick, actually. It's in the old Champion scheme. An EMD diesel that didn't. Here's a better photo. BRB, all right. Well, if you don't make it back, Warren County, thank you again for stopping by. How's your holiday? It's great, man. Definitely cannot complain. I didn't visit too much family, but very relaxing, nice recharge. Favorite paint scheme is the Champion scheme. I think everybody can agree with that. So yeah, like I said, Brightline is running a little bit late. So it's going to be a little bit later than when we usually see the southbound Brightline. But it shouldn't be too much. What'd you get for Christmas? Just some train, I didn't. What'd I get? I got a lot of stuff for work. I got like a lot of uniform stuff for work, and that's about it, really. For those who don't know, I'm a baseball umpire. That's how I make all my money, so I can afford to keep driving everywhere. And that's what I got for Christmas, just a lot of stuff to help with work. The ES44s were actually the first non-EMD locomotives for the FEC. Oh, I never knew that. Oh yeah, that's right, because they had those aces, but they weren't called aces. They were called something else. I don't really care, but you told me that once. Oh. Yeah, but I'm a baseball umpire, so that's how I make my money. Now it changed on time. All right, there we go. So it's probably moving on time. I mean, the things can go up to 105, so That doesn't surprise me. It's back on time. Hey, random, for Christmas, I got new tripod. Those better ones. Nice. I'm back. Welcome back, Warren County. Didn't miss anything. No action still yet. Is this the line with the drawbridge? Yes, actually, the track right behind me switches from 2 tracks to 1. Yeah, that turnout is right behind me. SD70Ms, gotcha. They look close enough to aces, so I call them aces. Holiday, how was your holiday? Better be good with a name like that. All right, chat, so let's see the signal. You got it. Hi, random rail fan. Hello, Amtrak 150 rail fan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. No action yet. Still in today's first catch. Oh, yeah, here's... Chat, if anybody was curious, here are the tripods. Signals are right here. Nothing lined yet, because I don't think the bridge is down. But we do have signal indication. So, there we go. Also, I'm standing right behind a stop sign. Flagler Avenue and Fern Street. Bridge is up right now, according to the feed. All right. Are you still planning on streaming on New Year's? Yes. Yes, I'm still planning on doing that stream. And I probably won't do a stream tomorrow. What? No. I mean, I probably won't do a stream the next day after on New Year's Day. Just so I give myself time to recharge. Oh, into that random. And the cops called again. Oh my goodness. Dude, I am kind of worried, man. I really hope I don't. Broadline so far, FEC so far, 0. Yep. I'm really hope I don't get the cops called again. As that'll be the 3rd time. Cop. That was a Brit. I can't really tell what the cop encounter so far, 0. I keep hearing that horn. I think it's the bridge, but I don't know. Times the charm, don't even. Cars honking. That, I don't think it was a car. I'm hoping the status tracker website works. For whatever reason, it's just really bad. I got some soccer clothes, different colored socks, and real merited shirt. Nice. According to the live tracker, the bridge is down. The bridge is down as of 5:43 right now. So we should be getting ourselves some action here very soon. Have a mini Oreo while watching. No, I don't think it's bad at all. Random honker so far, 1. I like messy. Any bright lines yet? Nope, no action yet at all. I got a mini spinning disco ball. Nice. So the signals behind me should show indication either soon, or we have ourselves a southbound before the northbound. Or excuse me, the northbound before the southbound. Bridge still up on the bridge cam. Well, according to the status, I wonder if the status, the status, if the bridge is active, that's how it changes. Like if the light turns red, not if it's up or not. Honestly, this spot looks like a spot where the cops would be called at. Don't even, please. What in your eyes was the best company that owned the FEC? Mine was Rail America. I forget what company did it, but whatever company brought back the champion scheme for the FEC. I'm counting 0. Yep, we're at 2 streams without cops encounters. No, we're technically at 1 stream without without having the cops called. So let's keep it like that. We have fun on this stream. Saw the cops were called out because of no trespassing sign. Well, there's no signs that say no trespassing in this area. I'm standing behind the railroad crossing, so I really don't think I'm trespassing here. In fact, right next to me here, this sign, it's first of all, it's very faded. Second of all, it says do not stop on track, so I would assume that's where the railroad property starts. Yeah, I can't imagine that this is trespassing here. I think I should be fine. I hope. FD callouts? Yeah, 0. I don't think we're gonna get any of that. I'm assuming we're at a different part of the line. Yep, same line, still the Florida East Coast main line. Hey.
Where are you shooting?
The train.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah.
When does it come?
Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, we're on a different part of the line. Yep, just another location, but the same type of action. And also, they think you were a jumper, LMAO. Yeah, dude, I don't know. You'd think the 6-foot-tall tripods would be a giveaway, but... Also, I really know a lot about the trains. You have a tripod? Yes, I do. I have 3. One's out of service right now. It's kind of like my backup. It was my first ever tripod. And I have the 2 that I currently use. Hey, man, it's been a while since I came into your live. It's great to be back. Hello, the Lauren Park Railfanner. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. No action yet. Still went in today's first catch, and welcome back, man. Yeah, I'm trying to do more of these live streams. I say that all the time, but I think I've been pretty successful as of lately. Getting a lot of live streams. I have a lot of time on my hands, finally, and I have a will to do them. So I'm able to enjoy it more. I'm able to get back lives. If the cops don't get called at me for real, I mean, yeah, it hasn't happened to me. Yeah, unfortunately, it does happen, man. Yeah. Don't use that EFN. Lovely. I feel bad for you. Do you have a scanner? Hello, welcome to the stream, Jalen. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. No action yet. Still in today's first catch, and no, I do not have a scanner. For me, for my lines, for when I railfan, I talk about this a lot on stream. I don't find a need for a scanner. Most of the time, either A, I can get the scanner on my phone. To where I don't need it if I were to need a scanner, or B, most of the time I don't need a scanner for the railfanning. So yeah, I really don't. So I do have one, but I rarely ever use it. What do you think's coming, Brightline or freight? I believe the first catch is going to be a Brightline, yes, but we definitely have a freight train on the way, hopefully. Any scanners? Yeah, no, I do have one. It's a BC 125 AT. It's one of the Bearcat scanners. It's the one that pretty much everyone uses, but yeah, I just rarely haven't used it in a long time. Actually, I wonder if it even still works. Happened when I was near NS tracks. Yeah. What app do you use? It's Broadcastify. I just look it up on Google. How will you make a Discord server? Interesting. You should ask that. Just get heads on from people. Yeah. I use scanners. No one only for freights to come in. Yeah. How long have you been out? I've been out for about 30 minutes now, Lauren Park Railfanner. But funny you should ask that, JP. I do, in fact, have a Discord server, which you should join. Shamelessly plugging it here. It is a nice Railfan hangout server that I highly suggest. You can advertise your shots, show off your brand, and just genuinely hang out with other rail fans. Train count 0. Yeah, so far we're at 0 today. But I highly suggest that you join it, mainly because I am the owner. But I highly suggest that you join it. We're at over 100 members, so that's 100 new people that you could potentially encounter. So check the link in the pinned comment to meet about 100. So you can meet new rail fans, chat about your shots, and have fun. So I highly suggest you join the Discord server. Word, yeah. But let me get the link. Get that link. A rail fan of the CSX A-line sub near Smithfield and Selms. Nice. Yeah, this is the line closest to me. The closest CSX line, Selma. Yeah. I figured. Yeah, this is the line closest to me. The closest CSX line is the CSX Okeechobee subdivision, which actually isn't, it's a little bit of a drive. If I time it right, though, I could catch 2 Amtraks. I might do that tomorrow. Bridge status up? That can't be right. If you catch any NS units, I hope it's some of the ex-Conrail units. Yeah, that would be nice. All right, chat. Very soon we should have ourselves a Brightline, at least a Brightline train here. Yeah, as of 5:51 right now, the bridge is down. Bridge status up. Bridge status up. I subbed. Well, I appreciate your subscription, Jalen. Thank you so much for joining, and welcome aboard, man. All right, chat. Let's take a look at the Yeah, that's weird. According to on the live feed, it shows the bridge is still up, but the status shows the bridge is down. I'm trusting the live feed for this. Yeah. So we have a train coming. Hopefully so, Chelsea System Rail fan, and welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. No action yet, still on today's first catch. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm trusting the live feed. I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm looking at the live feed right now. That is definitely showing up. I'm trying to pull up the live feed for you. Bridge is up. The train will come when it gets here. Yeah, that's true. I got 1834 earlier. I think you've already seen my video though. Yeah. There is actually an app for you to track the bridge. Chat, should I get the app? Low key, I think I should get the app. Yes. All right. I might get it. Well, excuse me. Well, the website is working well right now, so I won't get the app yet. But if the website starts being a pain. Well, I'm looking into the stream right now, and the bridge and the red light is on, so the bridge should be lowering soon. I caught BLF 720N northbound. It was run almost an hour late, 1:18 p.m. Departed delayed 1:54 rough. Well, I gotta catch the CSX train coming. I wish you luck, man. See ya. Thank you again, Jalen, for stopping by. Take it easy and good luck. I'll do the website and the live feed for now. If the website acts up, I'll just do the live feed. Yeah. Well, according to the live feed, if I'm looking at the live feed right now, the bridge light is on. It's turned red, so it's probably the bridge is probably going to lower soon. So yeah, this will most likely be a Brightline train. Hey, random, do you recommend me to put a fake birthday on my Discord account or a real one? I would say real, but if you feel like you want to fake it, I mean, it's definitely put your real. No, I can't encourage that. Put your real. Yeah, it's not like one of those websites where you have to fake your age, you know, that stuff. But yeah, I don't advise faking your age. That is fraud. I do not advise that. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be more nighttime for when the trains arrive here. I was kind of wishing it would be a little bit more day, but it's going to be more in the evening for when the trains arrive through here. Plane count 1. Yeah, you hear that? Yeah. Can't quite hear it, though. Wearing the FEC shirt again? Yes, sir. So yeah, I'm thinking about the streaming schedule. I can tell you up to tomorrow what I got planned for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna plan to go down to Mangonia Park. I'm gonna do a stream down there. We're gonna catch some Tri-Rail and Amtrak action. After that, that would be Sunday stream, so tomorrow. Monday, I'm not sure. Monday, I maybe will do a stream, I might not. I can tell you, bridge beginning to go down, all right. I can tell you exactly that Wednesday there will be a stream, and Thursday there most likely will not be a stream. Just to give me a break, but yeah, so Sunday there will be a stream. Monday, Tuesday, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit for that. Wednesday, there's definitely gonna be a stream. Thursday, maybe, probably not though. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, again, that's a week away, so I'm not exactly sure. When I start streaming, do you recommend buying a camera or another phone? If you like the stream that I do, if you wanna stream like the way I am, bring a phone, man. That's what I use. I use a phone, so. What kind of car do you currently drive? Well, I don't own a car. Our family, we have like 3 cars. So I just use whatever car isn't being used right now. I'm not gonna tell you my car, but it gets me, it's nice, and and it gets me from point A to point B. Bridge beginning to lower, trend coming, I hope. Bridge status going down, all right. Should I low-key trespass Pomona Yard, Greensboro? For legal reasons, I have to say no. I do not encourage criminal acts. No. Do you plan on staying out on New Year's Eve until the midnight fireworks go off? That's the plan. So it's a yes, no, it's a no. You cannot commit crimes. This hobby does not encourage committing crimes. Didn't miss anything random? My computer died. Nope, no action yet. Still waiting on today's first catch. We have a clear, guys. We have a diverging clear on the far track. So that's track over here. That is the West Main. We have a diverging clear signal. So we should have ourselves a southbound here very soon. This hobby absolutely does. That is not true. Do not trespass. If someone encourages commit crimes, give them a 10-second timeout. So yeah, we do have a diverging clear here, so we should have ourselves some action here very soon. I've currently been railfanning due to me being sick. Oh no! Don't tell me you were sick for Christmas. Welcome to stream, La Cruz, and welcome to stream UPRR Productions. Welcome to stream, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. You came at a good time. We have signal indication for a southbound coming on the way here, so we should have ourselves our first train of the day. Do you have a model train set up? Unfortunately, I do not. That is something I would like to do, but my wallet is begging me to not. So, model railroading has got to be one of the most expensive but rewarded hobbies. But my goodness, model railroading, it's so expensive. I would love to, but I don't have the funds to back that up. If a train comes, the stream will be uploaded to YouTube. That is correct. Show us the crossing. I will in a second. High risk, high reward. Okay. I recommend a 10-minute time. I'm telling you to commit crimes. Show us the crossing. All right. Right here is the Fern Street crossing. There's the signal right there. Hello, guys. Merry Christmas. Welcome to the stream, Jacob. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. No action yet. Still on today's first catch. We have a diverging clear, so we should have ourselves some action here very soon. Pretty nice sunset. Yeah, it's beautiful right now. Ready, chat? This is the crossing we're working with here. It is 3 electric bells. 1, 2, 3. And right under us, if you guys can see that, is a mechanical bell. So, when we do get a train, we should get some nice mechanical bell action too. Nice sunset, especially with the palm trees. Yeah, it is. But yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone in the chat. I hope everybody had a nice Christmas. I, for one, did, so I hope everyone else had a great Christmas as well. Did you see FEC Train Chaser's latest video? I don't know if it was FEC Train Chaser, but if that... Alright, chat, train time. If that was the one with the lady, yes. Yes, I did see that. Alright, chat, 6 o'clock on the dot. We got a train here. Hearing him blow his horn for the crossing down there. Should be rounding the corner any second now. Here comes the first catch of today's stream. Train time, y'all. Love mechanical bells. Welcome. Oh, here we go, chat. Train time. And there we go. You guys hear that mechanical bell? I told you it was a nice train time over. Amazing bright line train as usual. Yes, sir. 101, 103 leading the charge there. Beautiful mechanical bell. Train weather, man. I know we got a lot of new people joining into the stream. Hello, Cody. Hello, Cody John, rather. You hear that in southern Minnesota with the blizzard. I wish you luck through the blizzard, man. Cool. Hello, Spotting. Hello, Spooner Central Railroad. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Came at a great time, man. Or the engine numbers 101, 103 leading the charge. Train time, yes, sir. Brightline so far 1, FEC 0. Train count 1. Stream will be uploaded to YouTube. Yes, sir. Said it all for me. So because we have ourselves that first catch, this stream will be uploaded to YouTube. It's pretty slow, Brightline. Well, he's slowing up for the bridge because behind me there is a sharp corner and he was diverging. So he was slowing up for the bridge behind me. I'm going to try to railfan the CSX rock train near South Miami area. Nice. Have you railfan been in Texas? I'm assuming if you're asking if I have railfan in Texas. No, I have not. I haven't been that far west. I would love to though. But I know there's a lot of hot spots out there in Texas, so a lot of areas out there are places I would like to hit up. So you never know. Maybe one day. Well, the signals behind me have gone dark, but that doesn't mean the action is done for the day. We should have ourselves a northbound bright line here in the not too distant future. Get yourself your own car. Like I said, I really don't need one right now, but later meaning in a couple of years, yes, I definitely see myself grabbing my own car. So sooner rather than later, we should have ourselves a northbound bright line or a southbound FEC, whatever comes first. Alrighty, chat. So I might be quiet for a second. I'm just setting up the shot for when the northbound gets here. So yeah, so please don't mind me. I'm gonna just need 1 second. Of course, what grade are you in school? I'm a young guy still. I don't exactly want to give specifics, but I'm still a young guy. Sorry, we got some bikes racing over here. Those are both cool railroads. Yeah, they are. Yeah, right about there would be good. So I actually like pretty good location. Yo, Random, I joined your Discord. Well, I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the Discord. I welcome you to the Discord server. Trying to catch a CSX train in Opelika. Nice. I wish you luck with that. Haven't Railfanning in Florida, so neat stream to be in. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, right now it's a little bit slower here. It's weekend traffic. During the weekday, this location is a lot busier. Instead of gunning for one FEC and one more Brightline, in fact, the signals behind me just turned on. So we should have ourselves, that should be lined for the Florida East Coast freight train. That's the next southbound. But instead of having like one more FEC and one more Brightline, we would have two, at this moment we would have 2 more Brightlines and at least 3 or 4 more freights. So this is only weekend traffic. It's a lot busier on the weekdays. Bridge status up, all right. So yeah, it's probably going up for its mandatory 15 minutes. We'll lower again for either the Brightline or the FEC train coming up. And then after that, we'll call it a day. So yeah, chat, it's not gonna be exactly in a long stream here tonight. It's gonna be a shorter stream. But tomorrow might be a short stream too. It's just gonna depend how the Amtraks are wanting to run, along with the Tri-Rail trains. So yeah, it's a coin flip, 50-50. Yeah, bridge status is up, unfortunately, for right now, but it could be lowering very soon. All right, yeah, I forgot about the focus issue. Alrighty, chat, give me un momento. I will be able to fix this. Yeah, unfortunately, my camera does have a bit of a focus issue. Not much I can do to help it, but I can fix it, so it's not too big of a problem. One momentum later. Alright, chat, by the way, the signals are active. I almost just tripped there. Sorry, chat. Yeah, signals are active. I just kicked my tripod and then I stepped on a branch. I almost became the next fire department call out. Anyway. So yeah, let's see if So yeah, once it starts getting a little bit darker, it's light enough right now. Once it gets a little bit darker, I'll turn on dark mode for the stream. I hope it works. For those who don't know, a few streams, actually it was last stream, we had a bit of an issue with the dark mode. But the stream before that, it worked very well. But I think the reason why it didn't work, that means 191 has departed Fort Pierce. Nice. But yeah, so we should have ourselves some train action here very soon. What was I saying? Yeah, sometimes it can be a little bit frustrating. Last time, yeah, oh no, not another flashbang. Yeah, it didn't work, but what I think was the issue was that the place was extremely dark. Excuse me. The place was like unusually dark. This is a little more lit up. So the dark mode might have a little bit of light to grab onto to where it can actually light up and not just be a white flash. Not just be like a white screen making the shot worse. That's the hope. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. What's the signal indication? There is no signal indication, it's all red. So nothing yet, but the fact that it's on is a good sign. Yeah, if you see any signals on the FEC, you know you got a train on the way. Like I see a headlight ahead. Nope, that's just Dixie Highway here. Dixie Highway, it goes straight and then kind of curves with the train tracks. Yeah, Dixie Highway parallels the train tracks for a long while. So yeah, chat, we should have ourselves some railroading action here soon. Most likely is going to be Brightline. That's most likely going to be the next catch. But the freight train could be first. We'll just have to wait and see. That's something called Holiday. Mostly my Discord name is someone earlier in the chat said plane likes to move it. Yeah, I saw that. That was tropical. Take the planes. Bridge status up. Yep, yeah, I saw that. So the bridge status is currently up. But we should have ourselves some action here on the way. Like I said, it's mandatory that the bridge must raise for, I think, 15 minutes out of every hour. In fact, I think it's more like 10 minutes out of every hour now. Probably the highest viewer count. Yeah, this stream actually has been doing pretty good. So I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate this very much. I think it does kind of have to do with the thumbnail. The thumbnail was pretty good. Sometimes that's all it does. All you need is just a nice, good thumbnail. Is the next train we're waiting on a northbound or a southbound? A coin flip. We don't really know. It could be a northbound. It could be a southbound. We'll just have to wait and see. We're waiting on a southbound FEC. That's the southbound train. It's going to be southbound freight. And we're waiting on a northbound Brightline. That's going to be our northbound. What was your biggest fear when you were a kid? I don't really know. I never really thought of fears too much. I can tell you one of my fears as a rail fan though. Being, you know, like at this location on the train tracks, and it's like one of those double stack intermodal trains, and that thing just starts derailing. Like, what do you do? You know, that's a fear. That's a rail fan fear right there. So you can try and run or say your prayers real quickly. What is the temp there? I'm just gonna look that up for you. It's cool. It's not cool. It's nice. Excuse me. It's nice out. It's not cool though. Mine are heights and harmful animals. That's a good answer. 79, I think. Hello, Conrail. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been okay. We have ourselves one catch win on some more. Hello, David. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, Florida. Yeah. It's nice out here in Florida. But 70 sounds about right. Wish I were there. Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. You were right, Conrail. It's 70 on the dot. Feels like 76. So, lucky, yeah. Wow, we're traffic lights in the shower. That's interesting. Brightline so far 0. Brightline so far 1. FEC 0. From Michigan. Yep. I can see why. I hear you guys are getting a snowstorm out there, so I wish you guys luck. I'm scared of any Sunrail P3. That's a good answer. A real fan fear of those train situations, dangerous people. Yeah. I don't have that fear anymore, thank God. Yeah. Yeah, that's something, honestly, that I wish I never have to encounter. I encountered something a little bit like that. Bridge status up, yep. I encountered something a little bit like that. Hate winter. I encountered something similar to that. I caught a truck that hit a gate, and the gate was hit by a train. So that was interesting. Comp encounter so far 0. Let's keep that at 0. We're at 1.5 streams right now without getting the cops called on us, so that's pretty good. How you doing? Hello, 716 Rails. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been okay today. We have ourselves 1 catch, waiting on some more here. Yeah, chat, so we should get ourselves some Railfan action here very soon. Just depends on when and where. Or not when and where, when and what. Bright lines so far 1, FEC 0. Train count 1, yes sir. Negative 24 degrees Celsius in Ontario right now. Oof. That's a Canadian winter. Are you in Florida? Yes, this is Stuart, Florida, along the Florida East Coast Heritage Main Line. It's cold, you don't say. I actually seen a car get cut by a CSX train and spin out. Wow. That's one of those once-in-a-lifetime shots right there. Alrighty, chat. It's beginning to get that time now to where I'm hoping dark mode works. We're gonna test it out here. That is the wrong button. There we go. And it works like a beauty. Alright, perfect. So dark mode does work. Night mode on, yes sir. And it works perfectly. Guess who's late? Hello, Santa Fe Railroader. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been okay today. We only have ourselves 1 catch, waiting on some more. Oh, cool. I live in Buffalo, yeah. 1 catch in 1 hour. I live near this, the Transcon, but still. Yeah, it's a little slow right now. Because Brightline action went from hourly to bi-hourly, so it's a little unfortunate now. Oh, remember that when Millennium Force got the CSX separate? Yeah, I remember that video. Late again. Well, you only missed 1 catch. We're still got a lot more action on the way here. Live in Buffalo, that's nice. Winter is not what you think it is, yeah. How do you turn on dark mode again for the iPhone? For the streams, like I said, it's this thing. It's on the right side of your screen. It's like a little hot bar. You click down on the hot bar. There's like a little sun icon. You gotta scroll down. There's a little sun icon. Click that, and it should go up. BNSF, nice. Bridge status up. All right. BNSF Transcon, yeah. Same. Nice. But yeah, if you time it right, it can be pretty action-packed. This location. If you time it right, anywhere within 3 or 4 hours, you could catch 10 to 12 trains. So this place can be really busy, but can also be really dry. I love your videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I got tips for HO model railroading. That is not my scale of expertise. You're gonna have to. I'm in Kansas City, so I have options. Nice. Excuse me. Yeah, chat. Like I say this all the time, but if you ask me a question or you ask me something in chat and I didn't say it or didn't see it, please don't be afraid to retype it. Or if I don't acknowledge it, I don't see it, pretty much. Unless if it's addressed to somebody else. If I don't see it, if I don't acknowledge it, that means I didn't see it. So if I missed anything, please feel free to retype it. I'm so happy night mode's working for this stream. Last stream we had a bit of an issue, but that location was just, I think it was just so dark at that location to the point where it just couldn't, like, there's nothing for the light to grab onto. So I think we're spared from that issue this time. Hey, hello, how are you doing tonight? Good evening. Hello, welcome to the stream, Eugene. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been okay today. We have ourselves one catch, waiting on some more here. We should have ourselves some northbound and southbound action very soon, but we're just going to have to wait and see. It's supposed to be 65 on New Year's Eve and 41 next morning. Oh, no. So we might have a little chilly stream, because I plan on streaming all the way to 12 that day, so. Oh, we're missing the CSX OLS unit in July. Rough. I didn't even know that went down there. Looks like a beautiful evening. It is. It is a very beautiful evening. Line so far 1, FEC 0, train count 1. Yes, sir. I'm Herculeanly sad. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Still sad about that Mac. Rough. I missed the Conrail and both CSX. Rough. Is this on the CSX Railroad? Nope, we're back on the FEC. We're back on the FEC Railway, the FEC, the Florida East Coast Heritage Main Line. You're gonna be catching some Bright Line and FEC action here very soon, hopefully. I have one day to visit Florida. I highly advise it, man. It is a great state down here, and we love to have the tourists come down. Oh, that's rough, Santa Fe. I want to be a local one day, not to visit. Well, yeah, man. Hopefully prices will be coming down on homes, so you never know. Also, by the way, chat, we're officially over an hour into the stream. Do with that information what you will. I haven't caught any foreign or rare stuff, but BNSF, well, for me, BNSF is foreign, so I always like catching some good BNSF power. I love Florida, but walking on the sidewalk next to the road stresses me out. Yeah. We have a lot of that here in Florida, but to be fair, I think we have a lot of that in every state, so. Did you know BNSF is buying CSX and UP is buying NS? I know about the UP buying NS, but I'm pretty sure BNSF is not buying CSX. I'm pretty sure that was not true. That's, yeah. Wait, BNSF is buying CSX? Nah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was immediately denied because those rumors were starting because Union Pacific was starting to buy out NS. BNSF is cool though, especially the war bonnets. Yeah, but CSX has heritage units. Yeah, BNSF came out. Yeah, Warren Buffett came out specifically. I saw on the Facebook and Google, yeah. The UPNS merger is going to happen. That merger is happening. I don't think it's an actual merger. I'm pretty sure it's just a straight up buyout framed as a merger, but reach status up. All right. This year I caught 3 BNSF locomotives, 2 on CSX, in the same train, and 1 recently caught on the NS. Nice, you foamer. Okay. 3 out of 4 heritage units. All right, Santa Fe Railroader, that's going to be a ban. Kidding, of course. He's not a foamer. Hope they don't buy the Florida East Coast Railroad. I doubt anybody will. Florida East Coast is owned by, what? No. Florida East Coast is owned by Grupo Mexico, so I doubt that's going to happen. Chat, do I ban or spare him? I wasn't calling you that. Oh, okay, he's spared. Yeah, bridge status shows it up right now, so we got a little bit of time before the train comes on the way. CN bot IANR. You never know. Yeah. Oh, sorry, chat. Didn't mean to kick you there. I think I'm getting swarmed by bugs here, of course. Sorry if it's a little bit bad. I was calling. Yeah, I know. To be bought out KCS. Yeah, that's the kind of merger. I have a good feeling about the bridge light turning red at 6:27. He knows something. Bees? No, it's not bees. It's probably mosquitoes, actually. All right, chat. I'm trying to see if I can fix the light here. Flies, yeah. Yeah, the light's having issues again. It feels like when something's like close to the stream, it lights it up, but when it's like more bare like this, it doesn't quite light it up, so. If it like has something to focus to. Bridge status up, yeah. All right, chat, so that's what it is. If it has something to focus to, like this right here, that helps the light. But when it has nothing to focus to, it just kind of stays light. So we're gonna keep the stream right here. Therefore, the shot's better. This might be a little annoying right here, I understand that, but it'll at least be lit, and I think this shouldn't be too bad, so that's it. That's the answer. Okay. Welcome back, La Cruz. I don't know what you missed, but if you've only seen one train here, then you haven't missed anything. Anyway. So yeah, I know I missed a lot of chat while trying to troubleshoot there. So if I missed your message, please don't be afraid to retype it. I've only been night rail fanning once, and when I did, I got a crazy horn show from CPKC. Nice. I'm always rail fanning in the evening. That's when all the action comes. Except it won't really be evening once we spring the clocks forward. We'll have more daylight for the evenings. I'm gonna go weather some cars, so see you guys later. All right, take it easy, Spooner. Once again, thank you for stopping by, man, and take it easy. I missed the Chessie System Heritage, a bull here in NC. I'm on the vacation at my second home. Nice. Yo, Random, I'm head out now. I may join back later, but have a good one. All right, take it easy, Holiday. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm not sure if you heard, but there might be a law getting passed around where you won't have to do that anymore. I ate Givo for dinner. Tropical, I don't follow. I won't have to do what? I ate SD70 Aces for lunch, alright. Change the clocks forward? They've been talking about that for years, Tropical. I doubt it'll ever get passed. So yeah, right here, chat. Excuse me. Right here, chat. It's the Roosevelt Bridge. You've seen that a lot in streams. That seems to be our staple. Here to see a lot of bridge status up. Oh, I appreciate you. I had an SD 40 sandwich with -2 chips. Lovely. It's odd how well that fits. SD40-2s are, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't use that word of choice, but I think they look pretty neat. If we're lucky, we could catch one today. Hello, guy who was a hand. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Yo, where is this? Hello, train dude 8901. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. We're here in Stuart, Florida, railfanning the Florida East Coast Heritage Main Line. Excuse me, sorry. Railfanning the Florida East Coast Heritage Main Line, trying to catch some Brightline and Florida East Coast trains tonight. Railfanning, it's not too bad today. Action's been a little bit slow. We only have ourselves one catch, waiting on some more here. Tropical, I think he's talking about UP 1967. Brightline so far 1, FEC 0, train count 1. Yes, sir. Oh, BNSF. Ah, gotcha. The sniff. Okay. So yeah, chat, we should have ourselves some railroading action here very soon. Actually, according to the status tracker, the bridge is down. The bridge is lowering, so we should have ourselves some action here very soon. It was 1956 that was fitted with that ugly box on its roof. It looks terrible. Unfortunate. Gonna take a look on the stream here. Bridge is 1,000% lowered. Bridge is completely lowered here. So it's looking like the next train is going to be a Brightline. Then after the Brightline, we should have ourselves some FEC action. I have the stream on, but I fear I don't want to put it in front of the camera currently, because that kind of takes the focus out. It messes with the focus of the stream, so I will not be showing it on stream. But if you want to find the bridge, a live camera, you can't find it on YouTube. You have to go to Google, search up St. Lucie River live feed, or St. Lucie River Bridge live. Put that into Google. It should be the first link that pops up. You're gonna have to scroll down. The stream's a little bit wonky. The website's a little broken. Just tap the stream and it'll come up full screen, and you can just watch the stream there. There's no chat, by the way. It's no chat. It's just straight up off a website. But yeah, there is actually a live rail cam. It's not it's titled the FEC Railroad Bridge cam, but it's not a rail cam. It's just a live cam But yeah, the first catch should be a bright line. Gotta be SpongeBob locomotive. Let's go, yeah. So yeah, the first catch is gonna be a bright line. It might sneak up on us. I don't know if we'll hear it. It doesn't really have to, the closest crossing it has to blow for is on the other side of the bridge, on the other side of the river. So we might not hear it, but we'll definitely have time to prepare because we're sitting right here at the crossing, so. So yeah, the first train's definitely gonna be a northbound. Then after that, we should get a southbound, and then we'll call it a day. Hope we get a meet bridge. We're definitely not gonna get a meet, unfortunately, 716 rails. The tracks right behind me go down to one track. The bridge is unfortunately single tracked, and the track right behind me, like about 200 feet from the crossing, is the turnout for it to go from two tracks to one. So we unfortunately will not be having a train meet, but we're gonna have multiple trains, so. Low-key BNSF power fell off this year. War bonnets got stored, unfortunate. And Max stored, unfortunate. So yeah, unfortunately we will not be getting a meet. Well, personally, I think that's fortunate. I don't like meets. Meets are very cool in person. So just more Jivos, yeah. Meets are very cool in person. On film, they're not that cool. So I like catching I would rather catch back-to-back trains than catch an actual meet. True, yeah. So yeah, like I said, chat, we should get ourselves some railfanning action here very soon. The bridge is down, so we should have ourselves a couple of trains on the way here. First one will most likely be Brightline, could be here any second. Thought I heard something, I don't think I did though. But yeah, Brightline could be here any second, then after that, Brightline clears, we should have ourselves an FEC train on the way. Looks like the FEC is gonna be coming second, the Brightline will be first. So yeah, we got some action here on the way. Whoa. Sorry, chat. Fly just flew into my ear. Oh, chat, train time. What did I tell you? Alrighty, chat. There goes BLF 724N. No. BLF 704N. Sorry, chat. Didn't mean to kick you there. There goes BLF 704N. Ay. And there goes our second catch of today's stream. Not bad, chat. Not bad at all. Nice horn on him. Yep. I'm blowing down for the crossing down there. So the units on that were 117 leading and 111 trailing. Whoa, chat. That was a train horn. And we got a diverging clear. This should be the second catch of today's, third catch. I'm pretty sure. We could have ourselves another train here. We have a diverging clear behind me. Train count 2. Nice horn on him. We might have train time here again very soon. I think I just heard an FEC horn. FEC, yeah, there we go. Possible FEC coming soon, yes sir. Just setting up my second tripod here for the actual video of him for when he rolls on through. Also, by the way, chat, I don't know if anybody saw this, but I just did upload the Trains of December video. That video has recently released. So after this stream, go on and check that out if you haven't already. I'm back, just got done eating dinner. Welcome back to the stream, man. Just minutes ago, just a couple minutes ago, we caught ourselves the second catch of today's stream. We caught a northbound bright line. And I think very soon we should have FEC 191. We have a diverging clear, so we should be seeing him in a few minutes, I'd say. That's smart. That is bright. FEC, yep, we get it. FOR, that's a new one. Yeah, can you, bruv, why? Yeah, Warren, I would advise that you please stop that, or else that will turn into a ban. LOL. Bro, you ruined it. Alrighty, chat. So yeah, like I said, we should have ourselves some action here very soon. We have a diverging clear behind me. So that... And I think I just heard a horn. I think I did. Yep, I definitely did. Alright, so unfortunately, it is actually the Jiva that's leading. But we got FEC train coming on the way here. This will be our first freight train. The Railfan forecast. I forecast a Florida East Coast freight train within the next 5 minutes. I can hear him. Hello, the Red-Headed Railfan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Almost train time. Yes, sir. Make sure to wave. You already know. Haven't really got an extra horn show, but this is a crossing, so we're getting a lot of horn action. Is he behind us? No, he's going to be coming this direction. He would be coming from in front of us. It's a southbound train, so we're facing north. So trains coming at the camera are southbounds. There's his horn. He's probably blowing for the that one crossing. 191 comes at the same time he does during the week. Yeah, pretty much. I see him, I think. Nope, not yet. Actually, yeah, you probably see his ditch lights flashing. I see him. I see his lights. There he comes, chat. All right, chat, it is train time. It is train time for the third and final time for today's stream. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. There he is, round in the corner. I'm going to go quiet so I can record this. Be sure to wave, chat. And 416, I was wrong about the rock cars. There was just a couple gondolas following, so that's interesting. .802 and 416 trailing. .97% trash, yeah. Or on the top end, that is. I'm not ending yet. Wonder if it's holding the Cybertruck. Very funny. And there we go, chat. That's going to do it for today's stream. There we go. One final catch. Well, Nick, you came at a good time, man, I must say. What's the other 1%, Air? The 1%'s the locomotives, I'm assuming, there. It's in size, not too long, not too short. Yeah, decent sized 191 today. Not a bad stream. Oh, wow, now the, that's weird. As soon as that train cleared, now the highlight's kind of acting up. Interesting. The night mode's kind of acting up, so I'm just going to turn it off for the outro here. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and stopping by. Stream's not being cut short. This was the goal for today. We were only supposed to catch these trains. Nothing else is going to be on the way here, so that's going to do it for today's stream. Total trains captured 3. Yeah, so not a bad stream today. Not bad at all, chat. All right, chat, that's going to do it for today's stream. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And the DMV, welcome to the stream. Came in a poor time. We're ending it off for tonight. Once again, that's going to do it for today's stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream, whatever it may be. Oh, and check out the new video if you haven't already. It's a fun one. And a lot of catches you may recognize from these streams. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream, whatever it may be. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys next time. See you later. Bye-bye.